think it is.
I don't think we
Power
have
It's such a good show.
You can come on over.
Yeah, we have it here. Such a good show.
Let's start this summer.
But yes, I feel that's important. Like if I'm not watching your show, if I'm not, especially when football season comes on, I am not watching any type of football.
Yes.
Like, forget that.
Football.
No, I don't like football.
She doesn't like football.
I don't like football.
But isn't it amazing?
I don't get it.
Football.
It seems stupid. You're going to run and hit each other? That's dumb.
Not dumb. That's
not.
amazing.
It is very, look, I'm not trying to learn about it.
Okay,
See?
but look though, right? But say like your husband or whatever, right? Like
Every one of her boyfriends liked football, played football, and no.
That's crazy. They definitely did. I'm
but
like, what
okay,
is this?
but say this though, right? But say like he's just like, why don't you just watch it with me? I know you don't like it, but like it would just be nice if you could just sit down and watch it.
And you know what I was saying? You know what else would be nice? Not watching it.
Markel,
so can we watch something else?
Me, your mom, and Papa watch football. She does not.
I don't.
Did not refuse to.
I think I'm the only one who doesn't watch football.
We would sit there and watch it.
Basketball?
Yeah.
I'm watching it all. Every game that's on, I'm watching all of them. Football, I don't like football. I think it's dumb.
It's amazing. Not dumb.
They're running and they hit it like you can get hurt. I don't like it.
But they get paid millions to do it though.
So what?
See, but the thing is, we're not getting paid millions to watch it. That's the key.
True.
Okay, wait, let me tell you my last one. Okay, then, he doubts how awesome I am. So I know that goes to affirmation. Because it's like, I was like, I told you, I always get the stuff done. Make sure the stuff happens. So yes, doubting how awesome I actually am. Because I know I am amazing. I'm amazing. I already know that. But I have to prove it to others because they don't realize that. But yeah, then sometimes it'll be like, everyone's like, well, it's not that I said, yes, it is because you thought I couldn't get it done. Boom. 20 things in one day. And I walked home.
Marika does a lot though. You do a lot for everybody.
Boom!
I told
Thank
her that.
you,
I
Markel.
told her that. The catchphrase, oh yes, jazzed up. Oh my gosh. I told her that a couple episodes back that she does more than what she needs to do. Would you agree with that? For others.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I
would agree. Yeah.
Did I ask y'all for agreement?
We don't care. I'm glad you agreed because I was getting ready to put you off the show if you didn't. All right, any hoosers. Next, it's my turn. So my top pet peeves are, and this is just overall for anybody I deal with, relationship-wise. Number one pet peeve is lying. Okay? Ooh. I absolutely hate that. Just like, and if I'm asking you a question, if it's a very specific question, I already know the answer. I'm rarely gonna ask you a question that I don't know the answer to already, and I'm just waiting for you to see if you're gonna tell me the truth. Or
if you know, then why ask?
Because you know, for me,
exactly. For me, that's a level of respect. Like if we're gonna be in a relationship, we need to be able to respect each other as well. If you can't respect me enough to tell me the truth, then what are we doing here? So now it's either going to be, I'm either going to go one of two ways. Okay, well, I'm going to do you like you do me. Or I'm just going to walk away. It's one of the two. I seriously hate that. If I say, oh, hey, where were you last night? You should probably come up with the correct answer, the truth, because I already know where you were. And that's based off of my FBI awareness and I pretty much I shouldn't tell this on to others that are listening, but I do work for the FBI, CIA, boom. Cartel, the Russian, everybody. I work for everybody. But number one is lying. Number two is cheating. Okay, that's a pet peeve. Like if you're gonna be a cheater, like again, it's like, what am I here for? What are we doing? If you got somebody else on the side, let me make the decision. Do I want to stay with you? You might actually be a cool enough person to be like, yeah, we can still kick it. But if you're going to make that decision for me, not fair. Let me make the decision. Okay?
If you're willing to.
Numero treso. Being secretive. That makes me think you're lying about something. And what's my number one pet peeve? Lying!
That's basically the same thing. You got...
No.
For some of it, but not all of it.
Let me ask you a question. Do you let your girlfriend in your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I know you do.
She has my password.
I see her.
Why?
Exactly.
My phone.
That's being open and honest. High five up top. We taught you right. What I dislike is one of these. Hold the phone. Oh, who are you doing? Covering up the phone. Like, okay, is this like top secret classified type stuff, Area 51 over here.
It's like if I find out you're gonna have to kill me,
and then you changing your pet. Like, to me, that's being very secretive.
Okay,
I don't like that. Like, be open. I don't hide anything from anybody. I don't have nothing to hide. So
you're watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Good.
Yeah, so I think, and my whole thing about the pet peeve thing is if I don't want it done to me, I'm not going to do it to you. So I expect you not to do it to me. That's just, how I see. I just dislike it. Number 4, having friends. What I mean by having friends?
Like the opposite sex type
correct.
Friends?
That is correct. That's a pet peeve for me. So see, here's my thing about that. You can have friends of the opposite sex, but we need to be friends too. I need to know who they are. I think that's a problem if you have friends of the opposite sex, but they don't know me, I don't know them. That's kind of rude. Like, and that bugs me to no end. Oh, that's your friend?
Really?
Okay, so why aren't we friends then? Oh, we're not friends? Well, that's not your friend then. How about that?
Well, somebody I know had that same issue, and she started dating this guy, and he had a friend, but and this was when I posed to my husband too, and so she was mad because he has this friend. They worked out together. They go out to eat. They did a lot of stuff together because they were, and really all they are is friends. Mm-hmm. But they would go out and do stuff, and they were friends before you two even got together.
And that's totally fine. Like, if my thing is,
she didn't like that, and she asked him to stop.
But no, but see, that wouldn't be a problem. Is like, for example, if me and this guy are dating, and you're friends with him. Say we weren't sisters, but you're friends with him. Before I ever popped up on the scene, wouldn't be like, oh, you're dating so-and-so. Hey, I'm friends, blah, blah, blah. I get to know you. I see you face to face. I just think that's more of a common courtesy that should occur.
Well, but what if the friend...
I'm going out with my friend. Why don't I know your friend? Like, that's
but that's the thing. And she met him, and she doesn't like the woman friend. And really, because of her attitude...
You all should still have some type of face-to-face interaction because...
Well, baby, because of her attitude, I guess the woman friend doesn't like her either. And then, not to say the kicker was, so she asked the boyfriend if she stopped... Like the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
So he said, I really would like for you to stop seeing her. And so then it winds up, he goes, well, her husband doesn't have a problem with me. Mm-hmm. So why do you have a problem? And it wound up, the husband and the woman friend invited him over, but they said they didn't want to invite her because they didn't like her.
Well, then at that point, she needs to look around.
But it's because he was going back and saying something. But now the husband of the woman friend hadn't even met this chick, met the girlfriend, but because of her attitude problem, he's like, no, I don't want her over here.
Yeah,
I'm not inviting her to dinner. I'm inviting you to dinner, but not your girlfriend.
But then how would you handle that situation? Would you go?
He went because she's like, well, you go if you want to go. But I posed that same question to my husband because I said, what if I asked you to stop being friends with somebody you've known since childhood, but because you talk to them and said, I don't like what's going on. I said, he's like, if you really asked me to do that, I'd stop. I said, but that was your friend. But before you even met me.
That kind of shows how the loyalty is
but
too.
And that is all wrapped around respect as well. It's different when you're a boyfriend and girlfriend. That's fine because you don't know if somebody's going to stay or not. But once you move into a husband and wife relationship, there shouldn't be anybody else interfering in that. If your husband asks you to do something and it's just totally out of respect just because they're not comfortable with it, it's a different story when I don't like none of your friends, don't hang around. You know, that's
well, and I know and some people
situation there.
And some people and like that was something we found out with one of our mom's friends. But I said, here's my thing. I don't like the way your mom is treating me, and if I said, you know what, I'm not going over there anymore,
then I wouldn't go.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're going to have an attitude about that. And I wouldn't say, you need to stop hanging out at your mom's. Which is what technically should happen because if I'm being bad-mouthed and they're talking about me, why are you going over there and listening to that and coming back and telling me that?
There should be a stop put to that. That should be put to an end. Instead of...
Right, it should be.
I think the last resort... excuse me. The last resort should be saying... well, don't be their friend anymore, or
But I'm
not going to your mom's house anymore. I think that should come to the last result.
But it should be. But I would like to say you need to stop going over there too, because you're listening to it and coming back and telling me like that's not making me upset.
Right.
You need to. No, I'm not coming over there until you stop doing that. But that's the thing. I'm like, I already know the interaction is phony and fake. So I'm like, why? I already know how you feel. Why should I fake it? To me, and that's outwardly
true, but you also want to get to the root of why it's happening. Maybe there's some miscommunication. Maybe they just feel a certain way because maybe they don't know you well enough.
Right, but for me, you can get to the root all day. You said it. I'm done. That's it. That's it.
Yes, we know how you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm done. We can get to the root of it all day, but I don't care. You already said it. I know how you feel, and now you're just trying to be fake and phony because you want to see your kid. Well, I ain't stupid.
I mean, I had the same thing happen to me though. Well,
who didn't like you?
No,
we gotta go find somebody.
No. But it was like my girl. Like she, like there was this one girl that was in one of my classes, and she didn't want me talking to her anymore.
That your girlfriend didn't want you talking to the girl in your class?
In the class anymore.
Why?
Cause she thought that
she liked you.
Yes, but she was saying that she liked me.
Did the girl like you?
I don't know myself. But like
were there signs that she liked?
That's what she was saying that she but I didn't see.
Right.
So then she was like right. Oh, that's what she was saying too. She was like, oh, like I don't know.
But then that comes down to she doesn't trust you.
No, she did.
But I don't think it comes down to a level of trust.
But I think it's just like she wants me for my. She doesn't want me to be talking to anybody. She wants her time for me.
Here's where the trust. Here's where the lack of trust comes in. It's not between girlfriend and boyfriend. It's between whoever has the problem and that outside person. Because if that outside person continues to insert themselves, cross boundaries, don't know where they belong. Even after you told them.
Was she doing that?
Then that's
was the other girl doing that?
I mean, she kept like talking to me and stuff like that.
But it wasn't like she popped over to your dorm room.
Oh no!
She sat with you at lunch.
That type of stuff.
She was sat with you at lunch. Hey,
but
can
like
I borrow your notes and bring them back?
The weird thing though, like me and my girl, like we would go eat at the dining hall, and every time we'd eat, she'd be walking in the dining hall too, and like she'd sit somewhere near us. Or something like that, and I was like, "Bro, it was
probably
creepy."
Sat near y'all because
it was weird.
She knew your girlfriend had a problem with her.
I don't know, but it was weird though. Like I was like, "That's weird," and I was like, I couldn't take it anymore. So I was like, because she would get upset just seeing her.
But what I'm asking is, was there any clear indication to say that girl A liked you? Did she like? Hey Markel, or always put her hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, like she would do the first thing like that. Like she would do like that type of stuff. But like, I don't know. But like it was. She said she saw some stuff that like I wasn't catching on to. Like, and it probably was true.
I have a problem. That I have a problem.
She may have it. I mean, but it's not uncommon though. That's not uncommon. I can tell you about a similar situation with myself, where I just had to tell people you need to leave X, Y, and Z alone. Because it's going to be a problem. You still continue to talk to us like, well, where does your loyalty lie? Like,
right.
you want to keep talking to this chick? If you do, then go ahead. But you're not going to be sitting up here talking to me, faking the funk, and then up here with me too. That's just not going to happen. And then it's like you want to go up here with ugly people. Like it would be one thing if you upgraded yourself. That's you know what I can't say two words about it. You upgraded. You know what I'm gonna have to take this L. Bow out gracefully. You do you. You could have found somebody that looked better, that was just better, but you went like 12 steps underneath. I don't understand. I don't get that. Like if you're gonna do that, at least upgrade yourself. But this is what happens. I don't know. I guess I have that effect on people. They can't find nobody better. You hear me?
So let me look down.
Okay, I got two more. I know we're supposed to have 5, but I have 2 more. Excuse me. Talking to me before you brush your teeth.
Oh,
that's a big problem. I have this problem with smells. Like I have my nose is like really strong on smells, and I can smell them from like 50,000 galaxies away.
I got a slew of those.
I hate it. Like nope, stay over there. You know what? Matter of fact, let me go prep the toothbrush for you.
Wow.
and give you a piece of gum while you walk on the way to the bathroom and brush your teeth.
That's
I
bogus,
absolutely
though.
hate that. That's not
not
bogus.
bogus.
Like,
I
first
mean,
of all,
I get it though.
You
but
can
like,
melt
but
people's
like,
eyebrows out. What are you talking about? Oh my god!
I mean, like,
There
yeah,
was
it's a muscle that you gotta brush your teeth when you wake up, though.
Do you
but
watch
like,
SpongeBob?
Yeah, the one episode.
Sunday.